Hello and welcome, Gemini. I am your host, Lord Scorpio. Thank you so much for being a loyal subscriber, and thank you for your patience awaiting for my return. I will be doing a ending overview of 2017 and a quick overview of January 2018. So, without further delay, let's get into your love life for 2017. Okay, so I have already pre-shuffled the deck, and what I would like to do is feel for the energies as I shuffle for your love life. Dear God, can you please provide a word of advice for all universal Geminis? All universal Geminis. God, what message do you have for them? Okay. So let's go ahead and move this over. Okay. So we have it is safe for you to love, and we have chemistry and deception. Okay, so some of you feel it is for you to love because you have a strong chemistry with someone you either know as of recently met or someone you have a relationship with. You're deceiving yourself by thinking you're going to be faithful with your lover, okay? When really there may not be enough chemistry to keep you faithful, and you're deceiving yourself by staying in this relationship because you think something is wrong with you, but in reality there's not enough chemistry to keep you two together. So you're deceiving yourself by thinking the person you're with has enough chemistry to keep you there. And because you feel safe, you feel comfortable. So some of you are in comfortable relationships that are basically causing you to cheat because you are not satisfied, but at the end of the day you think something is wrong with you, that you can't be faithful. It's not that you can't be faithful, you just don't want to be faithful to the one you're with because there's not enough chemistry. So let's go ahead and confirm that. Dear Universe, can you please confirm the message for the ending of 2017? What did all Geminis have to consider about their love life? Okay, and this is coming up. You know you're not satisfied in this relationship, but because you were given this relationship, you took it because you did not want to be alone like the rest of the world. And that is fine. But at what point are you going to face the facts, Gemini? That there is not enough chemistry. So, please, God, go into detail, in depth about what it is that Gemini needs to realize. Okay, so this relationship, you guys have either been together for a while or it's just slow coming. Maybe you're slow to commit to this person because you're not sure if you want to stay for the long haul. You want to be the good guy or the good woman and stay, but you're not sure. And at the end of the day, it seems like you almost feel like there's a sense of bondage to this relationship. Something about this relationship is keeping you in bondage. And it seems like financially, some of you are in this relationship for financial gains or what this person has. Maybe collectively together, you guys make a great team, but it's not enough chemistry to keep this relationship going. And the universe is saying, that it's already in your subconscious. You're already been thinking about it time and time again over time, but you still are refusing to face the facts because you're comfortable. Okay. So let's go ahead. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Let's go ahead and move on to the angel's advice to see what they have to say about the ending of your 2017. So already they're talking. Notice the signs, exactly what we were talking about. Are you paying attention to the red flags? Are you paying attention to your heart? Are they paying attention to the red flags to notice that maybe you're losing some attraction towards them? Something isn't quite right. And maybe someone's picking up on the energy that this relationship is not going to stand the test of all time. And it says ask, so maybe they've asked, do you plan on staying around for a long time? Are we going to, I know you say you're committed, but are you going to engage with me as far as a long-term, I don't know, or do you consider me your fiance? Are you going to marry me? People are probably waiting for you to ask a certain question, and you probably haven't asked. And they're noticing the signs that you're probably not. Okay? Okay? And they know you well enough to know that you're going to move quickly on something that you want to get involved in. And it's something you don't want to get involved in, you're not going to budge. And I don't think you have to be aggressive about it. You just won't do it. So I think people are picking up on the nonverbal signals. Angels, what is your ultimate advice for the ending of 2017? All universal Geminis. Ooh, my cards are flying. I think some of you have a lot on your mind, probably overwhelmed by the ending of 2017. So there's probably quite a few things that has happened that you guys have probably not spoken about, but I think some of you are ready to let go of this relationship. You probably... Yes, so I apologize of the video, which will be labeled thereafter the video is created. I apologize in advance. So yeah, some of you Geminis will be making a run for a new partner because you're not interested in staying in your current relationship. You thought you could stay, but you don't want to stay because there's not enough chemistry there. And maybe your partner is asking questions if you do plan on staying because you have not provided a ring of engagement, or you haven't set a date for marriage. So people are wondering if you're serious about your intentions, okay? Because they're noticing the red flags. So God, what is your ultimate... Oh, okay. So it says, let your past go. So either you're addicted to the things that are keeping you from this relationship because you think the grass is greener on the other side, or you're just ready to let go of this person because you consider them part of your past. Can you give me an in-depth interpretations on this, God? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like you are either leaving and seeking new lovers into the world, and this is some type of secret life that is keeping you from moving forward with this relationship, or you're ready to go look for a new partner because you're done with this relationship. You consider this relationship like you're bored with it or something. Something about this relationship isn't right, or something about what you're doing is sabotaging your current relationship, and your lover is noticing the signs, okay? So some of you for 2017 will need to clean up your act if you plan on being in a relationship. If you feel that you can no longer be in a relationship because you still want to live a single life, that will probably come to an end or be the center of a conversation for the ending of 2017. So Let's go ahead and move into your 2018. Okay, so back to your love life for 2018. It says release your ex. Okay. God, for all Geminis, all universal Geminis, it says let your friends help you. Okay, so are your friends coming in and act like they're helping you and they're just sabotaging your relationship, laughing, or or are they really offering some valuable advice? Okay, so release your ex. Maybe your friends are saying, hey, you need to let your ex go. That's not your type. Or what are you doing? I think maybe you guys are talking to your friends, okay? Because you want to figure out what are you doing. Okay, so God, what is the ultimate advice for 2018 moving forward for Geminis, all universal Geminis in the world as a full body? Okay, so keep an open mind, okay? So some of you may need to keep an open mind about what your heart is telling you at this time. Some of you may keep an open mind about, maybe some of you want an open relationship. And you want to tell your partner, hey, look, I have some friends I want to see, but I still want to be with you. And maybe your partner is saying, hey, no, you're going to have to release those people if you want to be with me. So, these might be things that you may try to come up with a resolution. Again, Gemini, I apologize about the service interruption. This is YouTube experiencing technical difficulties, which is one of the reasons I stopped performing readings, because of the interference. So if YouTube does not want me to be you all psychic reader, at the end of the day, this is going to be the final results, because I cannot keep having my readings interrupted, because they are not allowing me to give you all my best. Okay, so back to the reading. This is your 2018 angelic word of advice. Okay, so let's see what the angels have to say about 2018. So it says relationship. So it's pretty obvious that Geminis are in search of a relationship. So if this is what you want to do, open yourself up to new relationships. I think that this is what is going to be on Gemini's heart and mind to keep themselves open to. What else do you want to offer, angels of God? What do you have for all universal Geminis? Steady progress. Cleanse and detoxify. So maybe some of you have not stopped having third-party relationships since you've been in a relationship with your lover, and the universe is asking you to cleanse and detoxify. Or maybe the universe is saying, get out of this relationship that you're not happy with, so you can start your year off right, and be consistent with cleansing and detoxifying yourself, taking care of yourself, just like better health, better wealth. So, just like you take care of your finances, continue to take care of your health. Make sure that you seek ultimate fulfillment in your heart, your spirit, your body, your mind. So everything is perfectly attuned, perfectly aligned with your life, so that you can feel like you're in harmony. Because some of you may be feeling like you're not in harmony, and whatever you're in steady progress about, maybe it's toxic. You've been steady with something that is causing some type of toxicity, maybe a relationship that's toxic because you don't want to be in it, when you're just steady day in, day out, and at the end of the day, it's making you unhappy. It's becoming spiritually toxic because you don't want to be in the relationship and it's like you're forcing yourself. So some of you, again, 2018, you're going to have to come to the light about the relationships you're in. Either you're staying or you're going. And what kind of people are you inviting in your life? What kind of people are you letting go? What kind of relationships are you holding on to? If the chemistry is gone, you need to consider that. It's 2018. It's all about being happy. If you're not happy, you are living for someone else, which is toxic. And you need to cleanse yourself of those energies that are pretty much consuming your life. So let's go ahead and do a 2018 overview. 2018 overview for Geminis. Okay, so it says, you're looking for someone to rule your heart, really genuinely. You want someone to love you mutually the way you love them. You don't just want to be able to be in a relationship. You want to feel like you're in a relationship with the ultimate lover, like the dream lover that you've always dreamed of being with. And you feel like you haven't quite accomplished that because you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out of this relationship. You feel like something is on the other side of this current relationship. Like you're almost there, but you're not quite there. And right now you have the tower sitting next to that. So it seems like you're gonna abandon or jump ship from what you've created in order to gain some type of harmony in your life, so you can live guilt free. And it shows that there's some competition with your love life. So maybe you've got some people stepping up and professing their love for you. And it's making you feel bad because you feel like you're obligated to be consistent with this happy home. So you've got some decisions to make. Either you stay in the relationship that you're in, or you're going to choose to get with a new partner. Okay, or what kind of relationships are people offering you? Is it temporary pleasures, or is this something that will be built to last? Really think about what you're leaving and trying to get into, because you could be leaving and going into a complete, it's kind of like, you're jumping back into a competitive zone of being single again in the world versus being comfortable, being chosen, and not have to compete with anybody. So, are you ready to get back into the race? Really consider that. Are you thinking about wrecking a happy home? How happy is it? Or is this all in your head? Is it as deep as you think it is? So, I think some of you are afraid to leave this relationship because you think you're going to break the other person's heart. You don't want to leave them left, distraught. But the ending, I don't think this person is going to be unhappy. I think they're going to be happy regardless, because I think you've given them your best, and I don't think they're angry if you leave. I think they, actually, they might be a little stressed out. Yeah, might be a little stressed out. Yeah, because they were thinking about going to the altar, but it's really all about what you want at the end of the day, because you have to live for yourself. And if you've given them your best and you're ready to throw the towel in, and you feel that 2018 you're ready to do that and set yourself free, then that's just what you're asking for. But you're going to have to make a decision, because you cannot be balancing between two worlds, because ultimately you are going to cause some havoc with your happiness. And it's going to be some fights, some arguments. If it already has been, then you know what time it is. But 2018 sounds like Geminis have some decisions to make. And on that note, thank you so much for joining me, Gemini. And I really wish you the best on your endeavors and your journey. I believe you have the world at your disposal. It's just about you commanding things in the right direction and doing what is ultimately fulfilling If you are looking for temporary pleasures, be careful, because you leave one situation, you go into the next, it can be just as worst, or who knows? It's really like a Pandora box. It's all about choosing your fate. So you be the guide, Gemini, and I wish you the best. Peace and love.